Okay, so after we do number one, we're going to do number two. Number two is the exact same drawing, but it's half size. So we're going to talk about quickly how to do it. Really not that complex. I may not even get all the way through it. I might just kind of like stop at some point because you'll get the idea, but let's see where it goes. So we're going to start the same way we start every drawing. We're going to draw our V, right? Super V here, right? A V with a line up the middle, I guess, because it's not a true V. All right, go ahead, V, and then we'll draw a line straight up, and then we'll start doing some measurements here. So once that's done, right, we're going to go through and we're going to measure. Our initial measurement is 1, 2, 3. This is half size, so we're going to go 1.5, which is going to put me in between my dots. So try to do your best to pay attention, but I'm going to split that line and have to stay on that the whole time. And it was 11 this way, if you remember from the last drawing, so we're going to go 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Now I'm going to draw a line straight up. Now my ruler won't be on my dots. My ruler is going to be in between the dots, and I got to make sure that I kind of hold it in a way where it's parallel to the dots that I'm trying to split here, right? So looks pretty good. Again, we'll just draw it up any random height. Can't always see that one. I didn't draw that dark enough. Let me pop that in there a little better. You can see that now. This one didn't come out dark enough either. Sorry, I forgot to get drawn nice and dark. Remember, yours are drawn really, really lightly because you have to erase them, but I'm not in that same situation. So the height was 6, so we're going to go up 1. So I think we'll do it here just to keep an eye better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go back, and now I can draw the rest of my object. Oh, except I went up 6. That would have been wrong. I should have went up 3, right? Good thing I had to make my line. 1, 2, 3. That looks better. Now, lots of times with these drawings, the eyeball test will go a long way. So, if you go to draw something, you're like, that doesn't look quite right. Don't just keep drawing. You're probably wrong in some way, and you don't want to have to redraw the whole thing. So take a little bit of time. Make sure that you got it right. Okay, so there's my object, and we're gonna go and we're gonna put our angle on here, which this is gonna be a little harder because we're in between. So I'm gonna count from a different place. I'm gonna count from here this time, right? Last time it was 6, so now I only have to go 3. So let's just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So I can't really do that. So let's go. Let's go by halves. Let's go 1, 2, and 3 and make a mark right there. And it's 3 high, so we're going 1.5. So let's go to there. Now I can draw my lines, splitting the difference here. Draw my line over. Draw my line over. Connect those dots as well. I don't think that last one came out too great, but for time's sake, I'm going to kind of keep going. Okay, awesome. Again, erase what we don't want. And then go back and darken. Now, you can erase lines that matter as long as you have like something to kind of trace, because you're going to go over the whole thing again. So it doesn't matter if you erase, lines that you're going to have to redraw because you're planning on going over them anyway. So just to make sure that you get the most crisp drawing possible, erase more than you're planning on. Just make sure you leave just enough where you can trace back over. When I do my my darkening, I like to try to do it like by plane, do all of the lines that are parallel to one each other, right? So I'll do these two. Sorry, that line, and then this line. So I don't have to keep flipping my ruler over and over again. Just saves a little bit of time. Makes you a little bit more efficient. All right, I'll do all my verticals here. One more, and then when you're done, you're going to write ISO number 2 underneath it, and you're going to sign it. I'll skip that part since I think we can all figure out what that looks like.